Good morning, Southeast Iowa and beyond. Welcome to Morning Breath. It's Monday after a short week.
Yeah, short week. Yeah.
It's going to be a long week this week.
Yeah.
That's bullcrap.
Last week was a short week.
Last week was a short week. Well, we had Monday off last week.
Yeah, I know, but
Short week. I think that if the kids can have 4-day work weeks, school days, why can't we have 4-day work weeks?
Well, I suppose you can, can't you?
I can.
Just do what you want to do.
I can. I guess I'm
sign
fortunate.
does say Elliott Realty, does it not? I mean,
I think your name's on the front door. You can do what you got to do, man.
Huh, never thought about that. I'm on. I think I'm done. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
yeah, I'll see it. On that note, and I'm out.
Well, today we have producer Nick with us,
Good morning.
looking all spiffy and just all pumped up about it. You're going to do a little haunted house thing, right?
Yep.
Maybe. Think so? Publishing it. We don't have to talk about it. We can talk about it.
I may or may not have gotten like 19 Facebook invites last night for
Really?
said yes. So it was, I don't know if you were just like resend or what.
No, it was 4 events
Okay.
and then every night. So then Halloween, I've got 2 different things going on.
I wondered, I was like, is there a glitch in the system right now?
No.
Like, why am I getting so many invites? And I was like, okay, it's different dates.
Nope. I got 3 different dates going on, and then Halloween, I got like a lights on tour, like the little kids that don't want to go through the actual haunted house that night.
Yeah.
So
Is Furball showing up at all?
no,
Okay. I didn't know if they would or not.
You know, you got to be careful, Tim, because the people that watch our show, they could take what you say quite literally. They're going to be looking for the internet for some band named Furball.
There probably is a band named Furball.
Probably somewhere.
And they're probably terrible, so they would besmirch Nick's taste. I mean, come on.
We also have Boss Man Matt.
Sup.
Sup. He's shortened it up.
Sup.
He's going more. Oh, what's the word? I don't know.
I don't know. There's a commercial for like Target or something where a kid's like, I gotta practice my back to school cool, and he's just standing
Sup.
Target. Sup. I'll
He
never
doesn't
be
know
that
where the
cool.
shoulders
but
up.
Back to school cool.
Yeah.
That's the phrase.
I
That'd be cool.
may have termed that. I don't know.
I think you can. I haven't actually heard it before.
Back to school cool.
Then we have John the Voice,
Good morning.
who has blessed us with his presence not 20 seconds before we went on air.
Hey, it was a minute. Nick said a minute. Okay.
Well, we had to hurry around to get chairs because we didn't know if you were
We don't
coming or
know. We
not.
just keep you on your toes.
Put microphones back in place.
Well, there's a lot happened this weekend, so I figured we needed to talk about it.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I thought it was kind of an uneventful week. Wait a minute. I know what you're thinking about.
There was a lot of things.
Just a second. First, I
I
went.
was like, what?
Hold on.
Hold.
Stop.
Well, just remember, I am your host, Tim Elliott. By the way.
Yes.
That's what I wanted to get out.
I got you.
All right, let's take a break.
What?
Just kidding.
All the business taken care of. Let's just go. Tim, you were serious about that 4-day week. You're just
Can we be done early?
4-day week, 4-minute show. I mean,
The Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over there yonder at KCTC. And the Morning Breath crew, the 4 of us this morning, are sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks, Willie.
Thanks, Willie. And all the Hy-Vees and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh is in your neighborhood because they're out there.
They're everywhere.
All right, so we had a little bit of stuff going on. We're not a sports show, but we end up talking some sports.
Yeah, I don't know how we don't today.
I know what's. Yeah. So I know Washington beat. It was kind of a close game.
Washington
The
won.
high school boys beat Burlington. I really can't, I was going to look it up to try and be fair. I was going to look it up, but
Yep.
I'm very regimented in the morning, and I look at certain things, and then I'm here. So I didn't check to see how
Mount Pleasant got beat by West Burlington.
Okay.
And Fairfield beat Fort Madison.
Fort Madison.
Yep.
Okay. So Mount Pleasant needs to start over on their win streak.
Yeah,
but
well, they're 1-1.
They're playing better, I think, from what I read.
I have not watched them, but
From what I read.
I think they're right in there.
Yeah. So we got that out of the way. I know that we have Jeff, who is from Arkansas, right?
Yep.
So I know that this is what I was thinking we were dying to talk about. Arkansas played one hell of a game and got beat.
Double overtime.
Was it double overtime?
It was
I quit
double
watching
overtime.
it.
Yeah, Arkansas,
Was
Oklahoma
playing
State.
Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
And they had them by the gonads for most of the game that I watched, and I thought, well, this thing is over. You know, like your big toe or something.
Your big toe.
Yes, because that's what you're referring to. I'm like, and you look at me and the things I'm not allowed to say on there. All right, sounds good.
So anyway, I'm sure the burning question that everybody wanted to talk about today. Because Jeff, I want to tell you, I was rooting for Arkansas,
Yeah.
and only because you chime in and you're from Arkansas.
Yeah,
So
well,
I'm now an Arkansas fan.
He left Friday's show and said, "Go Hogs and go Hawks."
Yeah.
And not a good weekend.
They played really good. Arkansas did. I don't know what.
I didn't
We're
watch,
not
but-
talking about this other team thing yet. So hang on.
Just hold on.
I am like a Bronco that has been revved up, sitting behind the gate, getting to be let out to throw a cowboy off my back here in a second. Whenever Tim lets me go, so I'm waiting
The
patiently.
Fever played 2 games this weekend too.
And then yesterday they had a big old comeback too. There's a lot of. I think Tim may be underestimating all the things that I want to discuss for this weekend.
Well,
but
let's
it's
just,
fine.
we can go right into Caitlin Clark if you like. I know this as soon as I look it up again. Well, I know it. She has more. Now I gotta look it up.
Yeah.
So you can talk
Well-
about Caitlin a little bit. Didn't they win one and lose one?
They lost Friday to Minnesota, and Minnesota's good.
Right.
And then
Minnesota.
and then they won yesterday, but in overtime over the Dream, which is not as good. Although I think they're getting a little.
Yeah, they got
hotter.
down by 16, and they got
Yeah.
down by 7. After they got down by 16, just kind of ride the roller coaster.
Yeah.
But they definitely came back.
But they came back and won in overtime.
Even though this is her rookie season, Caitlin Clark has already more triple doubles than 99.63% of all players in WNBA history.
Can we just stop with that it's a competition for Rookie of the Year? I mean,
Well,
can we just stop with
Angel
the
got hurt.
nonsense?
If it's not
with
over.
the nonsense, I mean, just what are we even? Yeah,
Angel got hurt. She's out for the rest of the year. Although there's only 5
Really?
games left. Yeah, hurt her wrist.
yeah. It's there was a bunch of NBA players and some of their friends playing or some pickup ball like within the last week, and one of them kept missing putbacks, and one of them, I don't know if you saw this or
I
not.
didn't, but I know where you're going.
Yeah, one of them shouted out like, "Oh, it's Angel Reese!"
Yeah.
Like every time the guy kept missing the putbacks.
That's
So it's
how you
like-
get lots of rebounds.
Yeah, that's how you average, a barely double and whatever. Anyway, yeah, I don't. Yeah.
She is a heck of a rebounder, but I wonder how many of those are her own putbacks.
Yeah, probably quite a few.
Several.
Yeah, quite a few.
Surely she's not doing that on purpose.
Are we going to talk
She is
about?
not.
No, he's messing with you bad now.
I'm about to just take over the mic and just do it. I just not care at this point.
I have a mic button. This is like the presidential.
You
this
have,
is like the
you have no
presidential
such
bait.
button. You have no such button. Yeah. Nick has the buttons. That's,
Well, here's what you don't know is I moved a foot pedal over here, so you can't see the mic button under
you know
the
what?
table.
If I thought you were technology smart enough to actually work something like that,
I'm
at the
not.
same
I worked
time,
that out
was-
with
yeah.
Nick and Peter. Nick and Peter did that for me. There's a cord going under here you can't see. So let's see. Anything else happen?
Poor Johnny's sitting here. He's just like,
Oh yeah, I know what you want to talk about.
Yeah, no,
Notre Dame got beat.
oh yeah, Notre Dame did get beat.
That's it, isn't it? I'm trying to guess now what you want to talk about.
First of all, screw Notre Dame for losing. Number
they
one,
were number 5.
Yeah, I know.
Not
I know they
anymore.
were number 5, and you know why?
And they
'Cause-
paid that team $1.4 million to come
come
play
in and
them.
beat
Yeah,
them.
and you know what? And I would have gotten paid out on a nice parlay if those
Oh.
son of a guns hadn't lost a game that they were favored by, I don't know however much to win the
30
game.
some, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So screw Notre Dame. I'm not talking about Notre Dame.
All right, well,
Boy.
Nebraska, Colorado. That was interesting.
Enjoyed that. Enjoyed that immensely. Actually, it was pretty. That was pretty cool.
I watched the second half or so of that.
Look out for Nebraska this year.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
no, they're
I'm
really
worried
good.
about them.
They're going to be good. So what else? I'm trying to think of what other game was going on that I knew that John. I knew that John was going to.
telling you it's his fault.
I knew that John was going to want to talk about, and I thought it was a Notre Dame. Let's see. The Ohio State played. That was nothing. Who cared? There's something
Texas
else.
destroyed Michigan.
Oh, Texas and Michigan, the defending champs. That probably isn't it, is it, John? The Texas Michigan game.
I'm just going to ignore you, Tim, until we actually talk about what the hell everybody wants to talk about on this show in a second.
Well, all right. Huh? What could that be?
Your dance moves on the wedding dance floor on Friday night. That's what I've been wanting to talk about.
I
this
did.
entire time. Yes.
You did see me at the wedding, but you did not see me dance.
Yeah,
I was dancing outside because it was nice out.
it was beautiful
It
outside.
was kind of warm. Did you have a good? You had a good show. There's a lot of people there.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. So congrats to Jason and Bobby. They were. It was a good day all the way
was a
around.
great
So
day,
beautiful day
for
on the
sure.
golf course for sure. The ceremony was.
That's my first time to be at a golf course wedding here.
Yeah.
So it's
I didn't
nice.
know how it would go, and originally there was going to be like 25 to 40 or so people max
At the
at the reception.
Oh.
At the reception.
Oh, that turned into something way different.
Yeah, it was a lot more, to say the least. All right, Paula, you're about 60 seconds away from getting banned from this show for life, so I just need you to calm down.
Boy.
Comments. Did you guys watch the replay of the field goal of ISU at Iowa? So let's just talk about this, okay? I was sitting on the front row of section 115 in
What
the end
happened
zone. Yeah, you know what? You're going to have to probably mute this guy in about 2 seconds, I'm telling you, because I'm going to get going. So this is the second bleeping time I've had to sit in that end zone and watch a game-winning play in the last like 5 to 7
You're in the
seconds
south end zone?
of a game. Yes, because I was sitting in the south end zone. I think it was 6 years ago when Penn State caught the ball in the last play of the game.
Yep.
Trace McSorley, Cole
Yep.
Kmet,
I
Saquon
know, I
Barkley, that
remember.
whole thing. It was unbelievable, right? So Saturday, go to the game, right? And it's going to be a good day. I was there with my good buddy Brandon. We've referenced him in the show many times. And wouldn't you know it, the student section goes crazy before the game starts. We look down, in walks the dean, right? You know, Kirk Ferentz,
Right.
otherwise known as Mr. Offensive Ineptitude. So you want to explain to me, Tim, why?
Oh, you want to talk to me?
Yeah,
now?
I do want to talk to you now. You want to explain to me why we get the ball first and goal at the 3 and first and goal at the 2, respectively. Or actually, maybe it's the other way around. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is, our best player, not just our best running back, our best player doesn't even touch the ball.
He was
First
only,
and goal.
He was only averaging 7 yards for
Yeah,
the game
I mean,
per
it's like
carry.
apparently he needed to average 10. Like, I'm sorry, but Ferentz has got to go. I am so sick of this crap. The guy comes back and the offense turns into, and I get it, we're facing a better team. Sure, that's fine. But sorry, Iowa State fans, your team is not that great, honestly.
Nor are we.
Yeah, exactly.
Nor
That's
is-
my
right,
point.
nor is Iowa.
And it's like, why? You go to this, let's play not to lose. I am so sick and tired of it. It is driving me absolutely insane. You go down there, you're putzing around, you're fooling around. Maybe it wasn't Brian. Maybe it's like we've been saying all along. It wasn't Ken O'Keefe. It wasn't some of
No,
those
it's
guys.
Kirk.
It's Kirk.
No, it's
and
Kirk.
I'm sick of it. You can still have a good defense and have a decent offense. And it's like, my word, my guy. You get down there, the staple of Iowa football for years was power football. But then you get down to the end zone, and then now you want to get all cute. Now you want to do all this like random stuff. And it's
They
like,
through 4 out of 6 plays.
yeah.
And in the end, when they had in the red zone,
What
within
are
the
we
5 yard
doing?
line.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, so I'm going to take a breath now, but and let you guys chime in. But good Lord, like, what are we doing? And I get it. We've won most of the last 5-6 times we've played them. Like, yes, we have the upper hand. That's fine, sure. But come on, like the way they punt the ball back to us with 2 minutes and whatever 50-something seconds left in the game, and it's 3rd and 8. You can win the game right there. Go for the first down.
With the first down. Instead, he gave it to John. He gave it to him then.
There he wants to give it to him. Exactly. It's like, you think Andy Reid, you think John Harbaugh, you think some of these coaches, you think they're going to go, they're always going to hand it off? No, they're going to go to cut the head off the snake.
Iowa State punted back to Iowa with 3 minutes left in the game, down by 3, 4, 3, 2, whatever it was. No, against no other team ever would somebody in the fourth quarter punt it back to Iowa.
No.
Punt it back to any other team with that much time on the clock. They would go for it, right?
You'd be silly not to. We
but they
did not
knew-
move the ball.
But they knew that we weren't going to move the ball and punt it
they're
right
like,
back to them.
they're like, this is how much we don't
Yeah.
respect your offense.
2
We're going to
minutes-
kick it to you.
With
and we
2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game, they kicked it to Iowa when they were down
Absolutely ridiculous.
because they knew.
Yep.
They knew. So, yeah. The whole just the missing, getting inside the 5-yard line
Look,
twice.
That cost you. Period.
One touchdown,
Psychologically.
one touchdown there, and the game's iced in the first half.
Oh, and then you go for 2 when you don't even need to go for 2.
Yeah, I don't mind that so much. I was at the
that
moment.
call made sense to me.
in the moment, but then when you don't get it,
Yeah,
and
I
then at
know.
the end of the game you lose by 1, it doesn't really feel good.
No, I know. In hindsight,
But I think the
but if he
odds-
would have made it, then it would have. If they would have made it, it would have been 21. They would have had to get a touchdown.
Changes things.
Yeah, I don't think I would have done it. I wouldn't have made that call, but. It's being inside the 5-yard line twice and getting 3 points each
In the
time.
first half, it makes
ridiculous.
sense to go for that. It just does.
Yeah. So I don't know. They say
But you
don't
got to
chase
try.
points, but-
I don't know. I think it was very clear that our quarterback was under time constraints and said, "You get rid of this ball in this many seconds. Period. No matter what." 'Cause it was a tale of 2 halves to me, where Iowa looked really dang good.
No, not 2 halves. The first quarter, Iowa played well.
Yeah, first quarter.
I
That's it.
thought offensively we were really very good for the most part for the first half. We could still move the ball. The second half, we're back to we're 3 and out.
He was like,
I'm going to go with Matt on this one because it was the first quarter he started off hot.
7 or 8.
We were in control the entire first half.
He was 7. He was passing. The running game was
Right.
great all day, but passing he was 7 for 8
In the first quarter.
and
then-
he was 4 of 20 for the last 3 quarters. We had 99 passing yards and
Total for the game.
and like
game.
40 of those were in the first quarter.
I mean,
or something.
and the only thing that mitigates and like it makes us live under the illusion of being in control was the defense. But you leave them out there on the field for that long, like they're gonna get gassed. Like they're gonna get
and
tired.
It's a good. Ohio State's got a good quarterback and
Yeah.
2 good receivers.
Yeah.
There was a couple blown plays,
Which
but-
brings me to something that I don't normally, because Phil Parker, I love Phil Parker, I love his defense, but like so much bend don't break.
Yeah.
We could not get pressure on that quarterback all day.
Nope.
All day. And it was almost like not that we couldn't, we weren't even trying at some point. We were just sending 4. At some point, when the guy starts to shred you, like mix it up, my goodness.
yeah. Rocco had 200 some yards in the second half passing.
Well, they're, I think I have to give Iowa State some credit. They did make some good adjustments.
Hey, they took what Iowa gave him and ran with
You
it.
bet.
Yeah.
You bet.
So good for them.
And we got a ways to go. Iowa's got a ways to go. We're not.
We will
we're not what
never
we think
change.
we are.
We will never change offensively until Kirk retires.
Well, he's either got to,
It's
and
his presence.
he has it.
It's his
It
presence.
was pretty obvious that he was back on the sidelines. this
Yes,
weekend.
I mean, like, look, just the kind of plays that were being called, the design, everything was just like,
Take a 13-0 lead and try to ride it out.
let's just nurse it. Like, no, how about you just like, how about
Put
you
it
just
away.
Let's pile on.
yeah, let's pile absolutely, cut the head off the snake to kill it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, but no,
Okay. Just so you know, I didn't want to talk about it. Now we got to take a break.
Jeff says
Take a
he's
break.
going to send you a Hogs hat because now you're a new Arkansas fan.
Austin, I am a fan. That was a good game. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Well, we got that out of our way.
Or did we?
We don't have to talk about.
I don't know if it's all the way out.
We don't have to talk about that anymore, do we, John? I mean, all right, you got your parlay just got shredded. You want?
Yep. No.
Let's talk about this. How's your fantasy football team doing?
Are you just trying to pour salt in a open wound, Tim? Right now, is that what we?
I don't know.
To be honest, you didn't know.
I don't know how your team. I don't know who you
Well,
recruited.
I had to play against Tyreek Hill and Joe Mixon yesterday, so if you watched
the guy that ran the touchdown,
80-yard touchdown, yeah, all kinds of
that probably
different
didn't
things,
score many.
Yeah,
points.
it didn't help me. It didn't help me at all. But to be fair, all of the things that go with football are back, right? This weekend, the fandom, the joy, the tailgating, the food,
The agony.
the drinks, the agony, the F-bombs, just everything that goes with football season. I was hanging out yesterday with a couple guys. We were watching some football, and it all comes with it. Right, it all comes with the territory, and each year, it's like I consider blood pressure medicine for the Iowa games. There's all. I mean, I don't really, but my point is, like, it's a beautiful thing.
Medicine.
Football is back. Not the best, football weekend per se for me as far as outcome results, but I am actually thrilled that football is back.
Yeah.
And it's a great time.
It's time.
Where we were tailgating, we were down by the softball lot, by the Walgreens, clear down there. So it's a relatively tame lot. It's not like in the heart of everything. But there was an Iowa State fan amongst a group of Hawkeye fans, and every time a Hawkeye fan walked by, which was a lot, right? He's like, "Go State, F the Hawks."
Ugh.
And I kept waiting for somebody to go knock him out.
Yeah.
And he's a young kid or college age kid, and I don't know what happened. He wasn't there after the game was over, so I don't know if they didn't go to the game and they left, or if he thought, well, I may have to get out of here. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think
So-
you want to do that when there's like
Well-
tens of thousands of people moving in one direction. It was silent. It was pretty quiet.
Yeah.
People were walking away.
If he would have been up closer to the stadium, that wouldn't have flown.
It would not have gone well for him
No.
at some point. Somebody would have lost their cookies.
Yes.
I would have regained my composure. I'm sure leaving the game, I would not have said anything.
I could
but,
tell you're just calm as a cucumber.
Oh, very much so. Very much. And actually, Braden spoke. I was surprisingly calm. Like as we left the stadium, I think that's what's happened. I was very calm. Like when I was like, it is what it is.
You
Whatever,
can't
it's
be
fine.
you can't be surprised by this.
Yeah, it's
anymore.
exactly. That was fine. And then I marinated on it a little bit. And then Tim drug it out for me this morning when I wanted to get it out, which just built it up like a steam pot ready to boil.
You were trying to eat the frog, weren't you? I was trying to kick the hand. I wasn't. I was willing to not even talk about it
I
today.
mean, you can't do that.
I
You have
could.
to- I mean, you could, but I can't.
I could do it. I was going to pretend it didn't happen. Even if Paula said, "What about the game?"
Living in denial. My gosh.
And yes, Paula, I did see this. I was going to figure out a way to get Patty to share that with Matt because I know Matt would really enjoy watching
Yeah,
that
I
video.
don't
you shared.
know. Snakes. I'm still not.
It's just
with the
it's kind of
snakes.
an entertaining little thing. It's really not bad, but it's quite strange.
I saw that this. We talked about that snake den in Colorado that has like thousands of
10,000s.
rattlesnakes. Yeah, apparently they all had babies. There's little baby snakes you can see on the camera now. I've
If you
not
get that
gone-
many adults together, there's adult things going to happen.
Lots of babies are gonna happen.
It's a free for all in there.
Oh my gosh. We just pivoted topics real quick. All right.
Let's see. Okay, we got football done. Did you get a good draft team, by the way?
Decent.
Okay.
Yeah. It did not go. There was a little snafu in the 4th and 5th round that I would like to redo over, but overall it was good.
You've got free agency, don't you?
Yeah, but it's
week one.
Yeah, it's week one.
Yeah, you can't go too
You
soon.
can't overreact. This is the week where everyone overreacts when they lose.
Kind of like we did to Iowa after the second half of Illinois State.
Yeah, exactly. This is the week where everybody overreacts and they do all kinds of wild trades.
Oh,
where girls think
God.
their team is terrible if they just again.
Boy,
that's what
we're
you did to
good.
me. Hold.
I drank the Kool-Aid. I'm back to Iowa. Sorry.
Yeah,
That's not my fault.
yeah,
That was Matt.
yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Um,
Let's see. Elvis was in the house. Did anybody go to that show? Nope. Okay. Not in this house.
No.
It was somewhere in the building, in the town.
yeah.
Okay. I thought maybe somebody would go to that.
Did not.
We were at the game.
Do we have Monday Night Football tonight? Is it on
do.
Peacock or anything?
I think it's not.
Is it on some obscure streaming service that you gotta have 95 logins to? Yeah, no.
Who's playing tonight?
Jets 49ers should be a good game.
Okay. That on ESPN?
Probably.
I don't know.
Yep.
I would guess.
I don't know either. All right. 7:40. Let's take a break so we can get set for the day. We'll be right back, folks.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
I am Melissa Westfall with Homegirl Realty. Heather and Charlotte and I have worked together for many years, and we have always had a vision to have a business together.
I'm Charlotte Howard, and the good news is we bring a very high level of experience. We have a combined 80 plus years of experience in this real estate marketplace.
I'm Heather Merrick, and Homegirl Realty brings a lot of things to the table. We have phenomenal communication with our clients, buyers, and sellers to make sure things are going smoothly and you don't have anything to worry about.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Morning Breath. John is still, he's calming down. It's getting better. I had another subject I was going to talk about and just remembered it. I was going to do my very best to not talk about this today. I think you needed time to still come to terms with what happened.
I'm wearing all black, so I'm still grieving. So
you are. See, that's what I'm thinking. All right. So we got that out of the way. We're going to hope for better things next week.
Well, we play Troy. We should, if we get.
I don't. Look, I'm not calling anything.
No, I know.
Anymore.
I agree, but
I just am not. So the product is going downhill. I will give it more time before I just say I'm done. And there'll be other people like that too, I'm sure. So let's get set for the day.
Set for the day. Time, 7:44 a.m. It is the 9th day of September. The temperature in Fairfield, Mount Pleasant, Washington is 50 degrees, a balmy 50 degrees. Lots of sun and clear skies today, high of 80 and a low of 50. Things to do. In Fairfield, there's a birdie brunch today from 10 to noon at Jefferson Park. Starts with a discussion about birding and then a hike through the park to find some birds. Just seems like you were going to have something to say about that.
I'm stuck somewhere between the Brady Bunch and golfing when I see the title. I'm like, what? What's this birdie? Okay,
it's all about birding.
And then the community band's playing afterwards.
They're not. They're done for the season.
I refuse to believe it. They're hiding somewhere playing. I know it. We got to find them.
Henry County Public Health today is holding a Happy Feet program at the public health office. Look, there wasn't a lot happening today. I'm just kind of finding what I could find. in the public health office in Mount Pleasant from 1 to 4. There's a variety of foot care related services will be available.
There's nothing worse than when your feet hurt,
I
guys.
know.
I thought we were talking like they're gonna show the Penguin movie, Happy Feet.
Nope, not that. It's if you have foot problems, you can go see whatever. And it is homecoming week in the Mid Prairie School District. Events all week, including homecoming parade on Wednesday. The thing about that to me is that this is pretty early for homecoming, it seems like, but it's happening, man.
You got a couple schools that are doing this early.
What's that?
So there's quite a few different schools.
Is there?
Yeah.
It just seemed early. On this day in 1956, rock and roll star Elvis Presley made his first appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Had a really big show for you.
Really
tonight.
big show. Shook his hips and pissed off a whole bunch of people. But he had
all the humanity.
Yeah, but he turned out all right for
The
him.
indecency of it all, really, George. I don't think we can abide by it. This hip shaking.
And then those dang Beatles came
And then
over.
the Beatles, their funny haircuts, and
those
they
hippies.
both went on and did just fine.
They did okay.
Don't look
Yeah.
at me with funny haircuts. They had bowl cuts. Come on.
I didn't say anything. I was just looking at you while you were talking. I was just looking at you while you were talking. I thought it was funny what you were saying.
I thought you were like judging me because I called them funny haircuts.
No, you have a very straightforward hairstyle. If anything, I'm the one that comes in here half the time with a wacky ass hairdo. So no, I have no room to talk on that.
All right. What do you call a parrot that flew away?
Wish we could call it Kirk Ferentz.
Ooh.
I don't know if I can top that, actually. We may just stop right there.
The end.
The end.
Polygon.
Polygon.
Boy, you're on top of it. Or you read it, one of the two.
I read
anyway, I never try and read that. I like to be surprised.
Yeah, the Kirk Ferentz one was better.
We need to... little teaser. We need to hear about Tim. Tim watched one of the Avengers movies. He said, during our break finally. So
we're going to save that for tomorrow.
Okay.
Are you coming in tomorrow?
I will not be able to be here tomorrow, but I will be watching on air. I'm sure find some way to besmirch my name when I'm not here. So yes,
you got to protect yourself.
You got to be here to defend your honor.
Exactly.
You're not here. It's open season.
I'll remember that next week.
This is
exactly.
It's fine. That's fine. Start taking notes. This is day, 6 or 7 that we have avoided strange but true, man.
Yeah, I know. It's all right. We still got it.
It just keeps coming.
We still got it in our pocket. I actually have something else for tomorrow. So
awesome. Well, listen, we hope you all enjoyed the show. Congratulations to the Iowa State Cyclones. It's very difficult for me to say that, but you did deserve the win, and we deserve to lose. We meaning
deserve
Iowa.
to lose.
So, onward and upward we go. Until tomorrow, everybody. Have a great day.